Couple hours, Bailey. There was a lot of activity. It's kind of calmed down now, but you're hearing from some of those folks who were forced out early by those flames.
That's right, Matt. We know that a lot of the residents, a majority of the residents here are now back inside of their homes at this apartment building here, Robbins Landing here in Robbinsdale. A majority of their morning, though, was spent in warming buses with Metro Transit, staying warm as they were evacuated early this morning. We did just talk to two of them who say they are so thankful that their units were not impacted by this fire this morning. But of course, their hearts are broken as they say everybody who lives here is a family, and they say that they're just heartbroken that they've lost one of their own today. Now, we do know from police that this call came in about 5 o'clock this morning. Police getting here to the third floor unit of this apartment. That's where they say that they opened the door where a woman lived and say that smoke, black smoke, just came billowing out. It was so thick that even when they were flashing their flashlights, they couldn't see a thing. They had to leave and come back before they were eventually able to pull that woman out of that unit. Unfortunately, though, despite all of their efforts, again, that woman did not survive. Now, again, all of the rest of the residents at this apartment building, they were evacuated, 7 stories in all. They say it was really difficult to get all of those people out because this building houses primarily elderly and disabled folks. Again, though, a majority of them, besides those who live on the second and third floor, as that second and third floor really impacted both by heavy smoke damage and water damage. The rest of the units, though, are back in their homes, again telling us they're just so thankful to be back in their homes. And take a listen to, though, what they say that they experienced this morning.
I was getting ready to come down the stairs. The alarm went off, the fire alarm, and then I heard the police banging on every door saying, "Fire, get out, fire, get out." And they banged on every single door in the building. And it was scary. A little smoke was coming from under the door. And when the police saw it, then they called for more help. And then when they busted the door in, it was like just a huge black smoke just engulfed everything in the hall.
Again, Michael and the other man that you saw there in that interview, Victor, again, both back in their 7th-story units this morning after spending a lot of time in a warming bus. They, again, cannot emphasize how grateful they are that they were not impacted by this fire. Again, also, though, just continuing to emphasize how heartbroken they are that they lost somebody in this apartment this morning. As for here in Robbinsdale, last time we checked in with you, Matt, a lot of this street was still blocked off here on West Broadway. It is starting to slowly open back up. Police do say, though, that they are going to be here on the scene for quite some time this morning. As for those who live on that second and that third floor, police do say that they expect that those folks will be displaced for quite some time, again, due to that water and heavy, heavy smoke damage. Matt.